I came before you with nothing prepared, nothing worthy. But even in my weakness, you still called my name. When I wasn't ready, you were already reaching for me. Before I knew your mercy, I was lost in my own way, running from the truth, hiding every word you'd say. But like Jeremiah's call, you formed me from the start. Even in my brokenness, you were close to my heart. You called me anyway when I was far away. Love pulled me from the night into your glorious day. I didn't have it right, but you still chose to stay. Grace found me undone. You called me anyway. Like Peter on the water, I began to sink in fear, but you stretched out your hand and brought me near. In my doubt, you never changed your name. Jesus, faithful Savior, still the same. You called me anyway when I was far away. Love pulled me from the night into your glorious day. I didn't have it right, but you still chose to stay. Grace found me undone. You called me anyway. Hey, like the prodigal wandering in a foreign land, I wasted every blessing, slipped through your hand. But while I was returning, you were running too, falling into mercy I never deserved from you. You don't wait for perfection, you call in my imperfection. You don't see what I was, you see who I've become in love. You called me anyway when I was far away. Love pulled me from the night into your glorious day. I didn't have it right, but you still chose to stay. Grace found me undone. You called me anyway. Like Moses trembling at the burning flame, I said, I'm not enough, but you called my name. You used a stuttering voice to speak your plan, showing your power through a broken man. You called me anyway when I was far away. Love pulled me from the night into your glorious day. I didn't have it right, but you still chose to stay. Grace found me undone. You called me anyway. David in the field, overlooked by all, yet you chose the smallest to answer the call. Not by strength, not by crown or fame, but by grace alone you called my name. Even when I fall again, your mercy starts where I end. You never close the door. You call me back once more. Like the woman at the well in the heat of the day, you spoke living water that washed shame away. You knew every story I tried to hide, yet still you invited me to abide. You called me anyway when I was far away. Love Paul on the road with anger in his hands. Still you turned his life to follow your plans. From persecutor to preacher of life,